I bet. So today we're going to be talking about how being the chosen one actually sucks. It might be the worst thing ever if I'm being real. Now, when I was little, I always thought being the chosen one was probably the coolest shit ever. And I wanted to be these characters more than anything, bro. I thought being the chosen one was the toughest thing on earth. But in reality, this shit is genuinely a curse. Literally a burden on somebody who never asked for it. The very thing that makes them legendary is also the same thing that ruins them. Harry Potter was the chosen one from when he was a baby. There was this prophecy that a child born at the end of June would have the power to defeat Voldemort. There was two kids, Harry and Neville Longbottom. Now, Harry's family was the one that got very unlucky because Voldemort murked the parents and then tried to kill Harry, but the love of his mother protected him and killed Voldemort instead. All it did to Harry was give him that little scar on his forehead. And this whole entire thing, all this was going down while the fucking kid was shitting and pissing in his diapers. Traumatized from the age of 1 is genuinely crazy, bro. I wouldn't wish this fate on anybody. If you thought his life couldn't get any worse than this, you are completely wrong. Because along with his parents dying while he's like 1 or 2, he then has to live the following years of his life being treated like a slave. He's basically a house slave if I'm keeping it a buck. He's doing nothing but chores and shit around the house. He sleeps under the stairs and only wears hand-me-down clothes from this fat ass nigga Dudley. Like, how the hell you gonna give him double XLs when he's a medium, gang? That's just not cool. You got my son walking around school looking stupid as fuck. Mind you, he's staying with his mother's sister. This bitch is his Aunt Petunia is genuinely the devil. She's a fucking bitch. Oh my god, I hate this hoe so much, bro. She be doing my son Harry bogus as fuck. His entire life he's getting treated like shit because of this bitch and her fucking husband. Oh my god, her fucking family is just oh my god, they make me so mad. Fast forward a little bit, it's Harry's 11th or 10th birthday, I'm not too sure, I don't remember, and one good thing finally happens to him. He finds out that he's a famous wizard that killed Voldemort. You know what I'm saying? He's the most poppin' nigga in the wizarding world, and it's cool at first, you know what I'm saying, when he's like 8 or whatever, but then as he gets older, it's annoying as hell because Harry can't be a regular student. He's gotta be the chosen one. As soon as he gets some hair on his dick, then every single year of his life, shit just gets worse and worse. Quick little spoiler for my future Harry Potter reviews, but Sirius Black, his godfather, the only piece of family he has left, dies. Gets fucking murdered in front of him by Bellatrix Lestrange. His crazy ass bitch done took his unk out. Then Dumbledore dies right in front of him, also the only father figure he's ever had in his life. Then Voldemort comes back to life and murders Batman right in front of him. And then Snape dies also, a man that hated him his entire life, but ended up being the realest one of them all. Now, it was only because he wanted to fuck Harry's mom, but hey, deep down below, he really rocked with Harry, so it's cool, I'ma let it slide. While Harry was basically being raised as a pig for slaughter his entire life by Dumbledore, Snape was the only one there to really look out for him. He hated this idea. He wanted to keep Harry safe. That's why he was so hard on him. Also because he looked like James, a nigga that took his bitch, so there's that too. But later on in the story, Harry then learns that he has to sacrifice himself to save everybody. Harry is one of the many Horcruxes that Voldemort has. Basically, a piece of Voldemort lives inside of Harry, so Harry has to die to kill that piece of Voldemort so that he can kill Voldemort as a whole. It's confusing for some people that don't know, but one Google search, it'll clear it up for y'all. So Harry goes to the forest and offers himself to be deleted and pretends to be fake dead, and then he comes back to life in front of everybody and takes out Voldemort, saving the entire world. And he ends up being the strongest wizard in the world now because he holds the Elder Wand. But Harry never wanted fame or power, he just wanted love. Love from his family, love from his parents, love from everybody. That shit, being the most poppin' nigga in the wizarding world don't hurt too bad either, you know what I'm saying? He got money, he got hoes, he got fame, he got power, he got it all, gang. He didn't ask for it, but he got it. He ends up having some children of his own, cracking Ron's little sister. Harry ends up being happy in the end, but most of his life was a goddamn nightmare. Being the chosen one didn't give him freedom, it only took it away until he took it back. Aang from Avatar The Last Airbender's chosen one journey was pretty short, not gonna lie, but boy was it bad. Yo, that shit was bad, bro. That was one bad year. So as a young child, Aang was born and raised among the air nomads and was put through specific tests to see if he was the Avatar. They gave this little bastard thousands of toys and he picked the same 4 that the previous avatars did. So instead of waiting till he was 16 like the normal tradition, they said fuck all that and told him at the age of 12. You know what I'm saying? The Fire Nation bugging the fuck out, bro. I need you to go handle that real quick, young blood. And instantly after learning he's the Avatar, all his friends start treating him differently. They wouldn't let him play games with them because he was basically a walking cheat code. The elders forced him into Avatar training right away, and all this pressure and chaos caused him to run away. He ends up getting caught in a storm and freezes himself and Appa to save their lives, freezing them in this ice ball for the next 100 years. Now once Katara and Sokka find him, Aang learns that the Fire Nation committed genocide on his entire hood. The Fire Nation heard the next avatar was an airbender and cooked them to a crisp. So now Aang is the last airbender, blah, blah, blah. And just imagine that one day you wake up and your entire family is gone. All your family, friends, culture disappeared, wiped from existence. You're the only one left standing. Aang now has to get the most devious get back in TV history or he's a hoe. The history books gonna remember him as a bitch ass nigga, the avatar that didn't do shit. And if we being honest, he was kind of like that for the past 100 years. I'm just saying. Through the entire show, Aang has to live with this guilt that he let his people down. Shit, even the entire world. Because when they needed him most, he vanished. That's hard. That bitch is cold. That show's hard. So right after waking up from his 100-year nap, he has exactly 9 months to master all the elements and defeat Fire Lord Ozai before Sozin's comet. I don't even blame him for dipping, bro. I would have been scared too. Like, bro, hold on, yo. Can a nigga get some pussy first before I gotta save the world? Plus, Aang's a pacifist, so he hates fighting and he hates wars altogether. But shit, if it's about Appa, he turns into Avatar Kyoshi quick as hell. Now, while Aang ends up saving the day in the end, getting the girl and living happily ever after, my son Naruto Uzumaki had a very similar life to Harry Potter. Both parents are dead at a young age. No one really liked them as a kid, and they ended up having to save the world in the end. But Naruto's early life is genuinely some of the most sad and depressing shit I have ever experienced with my own eyes. The shit brought my grown ass to literal tears, gang. I was bawling my eyes out during this entire story, gang. This shit was so sad. Naruto might be the product child of the greatest clan merger in Konoha's entire history. Better than the Uchiha and the Hyuga clan combined. He's the son of the 4th Hokage Minato Namikaze and Kushina Uzumaki, the Jinchuriki of the strongest tail beast Kurama. Basically the Jay-Z and Beyonce of the ninja world. Damn, he probably had such a good childhood with his family, right? Wrong. Both of his parents died trying to save him and the village from getting blown up by Kurama. It's a long story, you know what I'm saying? Just know it's this nigga's fault. Okay, so his parents died when he was young, but being the son of the Hokage probably left him in a good spot anyways, right? Wrong again. This little nigga was hated by the entire village and was forced to raise himself. Nobody wanted to adopt him and make sure that he was well taken care of. Not even Sasuke's mom, who was pretty good friends with Kushina. They was bumping bellies and shit when they was pregnant, bro. You would have thought, hey, maybe I should adopt him. But maybe that was for the better, I ain't gonna lie. None of the high-ranking ninja wanted to adopt Naruto either. Not even the fucking Hokage, Lord Third's bitch ass. Fuck this whole ass nigga on God, bro. I got serious beef with him. Didn't he promise Minato that his son will be taken care of? Gang, you treated his son like a fucking pet, bro. You should burn in hell. Oh my God. Minato had to whoop your ass in afterlife, bro. There's no way he let you slide for the way you treated Naruto. This grown-ass nigga treated a child like a fucking pet, bro. He gave him money for rent and ramen so he doesn't die and forced him to figure it out. And all the kids in the village treated Naruto like shit, bro, because he had the 9-tailed beast sealed inside of him. That was the only way the village could be saved. Minato had to seal this demon inside of his child, but hey, at least the job got done. Literally all my son Naruto ever wanted was a family, gang. He just wanted to be loved. Shit, even tolerated, bro. And he figured that the only way he could undeniably get love and affection was if he became the Hokage, the strongest nigga in the village, essentially the president. Because if he did, the people would have to at least treat him decently. They would at least have to respect him. So Naruto makes that his lifelong mission. Naruto wants to be the Hokage. So he has to go through ninja training where he meets Iruka Sensei, who I adore. Oh my God, I love this man so much. He also meets my dog Kakashi Sensei, Lord Third. How you doing, gang? Shout out to you. And he meets my glorious king, my glorious goat, the pervy sage, 1/3 of the legendary Sannin, Jiraiya Sensei. Now through his journey, Lord Third dies, which is good, bro. Fuck him. I hope he burns in hell with what was his name? Danzo. Yeah, I hope he burns in hell with Danzo's bitch ass. But it makes Naruto sad, so whatever, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But the one that hits him like a ton of bricks is Jiraiya. The absolute closest thing he's ever had to a father figure dies the most brutal death. They jumped this nigga to death. An unfair advantage. My son Jiraiya, if he knew, if he had any knowledge of this shit, he would have won. I don't care. I'll argue that shit to the death of me. So if y'all didn't know, Jiraiya is Naruto's godfather. He's even the reason Naruto is named Naruto. It's based off a character from one of his little horny books or whatever. This whole arc where Jiraiya dies is extremely depressing. Stop asking me to cover this fight because I never will. It's never gonna happen. Then Neji sacrifices himself the same way his parents did to save Naruto's life at the end of the war, and he watches one of his best friends from when he was a little ass kid die in his very arms. We then learn Naruto was the child of prophecy, and And Naruto is also the reincarnation of Ashura Otsutsuki. This nigga's destiny was basically written in the stars, but it was a very long, shitty journey to get there. Easily one of the saddest, most depressing childhoods I've ever seen. But in the end, he got everything he ever wanted, and it made me so happy. He became Hokage. He married a girl that he deserved. Shout out Hinata, bro. Oh my god, you're the GOAT, gang. They got 2 beautiful children. So essentially, Naruto got the family that he never had. Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, is one of the most beloved and well-known heroes to ever exist. But behind all the fame, glitz, and glamour, there's a man who's broken. Just like many of the people on his list, Peter didn't really grow up with his parents. They died when he was really young. Most iterations have them as like super spies or some shit. I hate that, if I'm being real. I hate it so much. It was so stupid in TASM. Just make them like regular people that got fucking capped. That's it. But whatever, bro. Either way you put it, his parents are dead as fuck. But he got really lucky because he got to live with Uncle Ben and Aunt May, some of the most loving substitute parents anyone could ask for. His life is actually pretty regular, I ain't gonna cap. It doesn't get shitty until he becomes Spider-Man. So he gets bit by that spider, everything starts going downhill. Like, yeah, he gets all these cool powers and shit now, but then Uncle Ben gets murked, and this breaks Peter to his core because now he don't got no father for real. He eventually gets past it and becomes the hero Spider-Man because of Uncle Ben. It's a very big driving force for him. Nerds, chill on me in the comments, bro, please.
Not everything needs to be comic accurate.
But every single choice Peter makes in his life has consequences. The responsibility of being Spider-Man saving the city literally ruins his life. His relationship with MJ's bitch ass is rocky as hell at best. The one good relationship he does have with Gwen Stacy causes her to fucking die. She dies in his arms. Her neck gets fucking snapped like a twig, all because she was sucking on spider meat. His grades end up suffering because he's either in high school or college when the story's taking place, basically flunking out of that shit. And he's broke in one of the most expensive places in the entire world, New York City. Now, shout out to the Knicks, y'all going crazy right now. But other than that, there's not a single reason why I'd want to live in New York. Like, yeah, it looks cool, but this nigga Peter is suffering there. He's either taking pictures of himself as Spider-Man or delivering pizzas. But either way, both jobs don't pay enough. He lives in a goddamn shoebox with rats and roaches probably. And the one job he does have that actually is rewarding isn't rewarding financially. That shit don't pay the bills at all. Shit, if he turned Spider-Man into a brand, oh my god, bro, he would be bringing in money like crazy. But that's just not how Peter moves. He's not a businessman. This nigga don't even know what he's gonna eat. He be snatching shit off like hot dog carts or whatever. My nigga's going through it. Then you think Peter Parker's Mr. Bitches? No, the bitches be wanting Spider-Man. The whole time they be walking past Peter Parker every single day. It's a sad world we live in. The chosen one could save the city a bunch of times, but he can't save his own life from falling apart. There's endless things that happen to Peter that probably give him the worst superhero life of all time if I'm keeping it a buck. Just to name a few off the top of my head, Uncle Ben dying for sure. That's one. His parents dying also. Gwen Stacy dying because of him is a really bad one. Andrew killed his performance, by the way. That shit was cinema. Nigga had snot coming out his nose and everything. The Superior Spider-Man story is really weird to me. It's really fucking scary, I ain't gonna lie. So in Superior Spider-Man, Doc Ock literally takes over this nigga's body and puts Peter in his shitty ass Los Polos built body. This nigga was LARPing as Spider-Man, which is genuinely insane, gang. Imagine being jealous of somebody so much that you switch your bodies, bro. This nigga wanted to be Peter so bad, it's crazy. Oh yeah, Kraven's Last Hunt. Kraven literally buries this man alive for 2 weeks. The whole shit with Harry Osborn is just a mess. Whether it's in the movies, the comics, the video games, this nigga's life sucks. And it was always destined to suck because no matter what, Spider-Man was gonna happen. It's not always Peter, but Spider-Man himself is inevitable. That boy Spider-Man be literally suffering from success. At least he got a swaggy suit though, I ain't gonna cap. Spider-Man drippy, gang. But yeah, that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. You know how to drop another banger for y'all real quick. We are on the road to 400k subs, man. Shout out to everybody showing love on the channel. Really appreciate it. Also, tap in with the Patreon if you haven't already. Big shout out to my nephews over at the Patreon. Shout out Katos, Austin, Miles, Bug Smuggler, Nighty Night, Amdo, Dominic, Christopher, Rafa, B-Team Brian, Imani, and Naya. Appreciate y'all for showing love to the Patreon. Really means a lot. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Tap in with all the socials, man. Make sure y'all eat some water, drink some food, wash y'all ass, tell someone you love them, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.